Ecamm Fam, what's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Marshall Creates with Ecamm. Happy Thursday, Friday, Saturday, whatever day it is that you're watching this. Let me pull my comments up here, y'all, so I can say, hey. Cool. We got quite a few folks in here today. Quite a few folks. We got Parker. What's good? Welcome. Well, let me adjust this. Jasper, welcome. Do I make custom LUTs? I haven't in a while. I need to actually do another pack. I haven't created custom LUTs in a while. I have the ability to create some, but I haven't. It's not like a service that I offer, unfortunately, at least not yet. But I appreciate your consideration. But I do have a LUT pack that's available, and I'm going to be developing a new one soon because that one it's seen a lot of love, but I feel like it's time for a new one. It's been 2 years since I created that first set of LUTs. So I want to just create another one at some point. So sometime soon I'll create another one, but I don't create custom LUTs, unfortunately. But I have tons of videos on LUTs on Ecamm's channel. So if you want to check those out, and you can also create your own if you want as well by using one of the tutorial videos that we have. I believe we created some last season during Marshall Create. So definitely check that out. I appreciate you for tuning in, Jasper, Mr. Moderator. Thank you so much for joining. As always, hey, Paul, it's good to see you. Parker, hello again. Cool, y'all. So this one, just a heads up, y'all should head over to LenoFX.com now and take a look at some of the overlays and things that they have. Some of the packs, because that's what I'm going to be using. Well, between those and Motion VFX. So in this episode, I'm going to be showing you how I create animated overlays and things like that to use on live streams and use on recorded videos. All right. So But I want it to be interactive today, y'all. I want it to be interactive. So if you have anything that you want to see me try out, or if you have something in mind that you want me to create using one of those plugins for yourself in your stream, let me know and we'll do it live here. So if you got an idea for like a lower third, or maybe a logo animation intro or something like that, let's make it interactive. Let's make it interactive. So I think it'll be a cool episode. Oh, my face looks shiny. I just lotioned my face to make sure I'm moisturized, but now I feel like I look sweaty. So yeah, guys, thank you all for tuning in. So as you may notice, I moved my light. I don't know if I'll keep it there, but I had two of these lights. So you see this one, and then I had another one back in the corner behind me. But I think I was like, I think it may look better on the actual bookshelf on the other side, so it can kind of be symmetrical, at least on the bookshelf, and it'll be closer to me. So when I do reels and stuff, you can still see some of the light. And it has some of that blooming due to the filter that I have on the front of the lens. So let me know how it looks. What do you think about it? Should I move it back? Is it too distracting? Let me know. Let me know. Oh wow, cool, awesome. Enjoy. Yes, I appreciate it. Wait with bated breath. Yes, I'm gonna create a new one soon once I get the time. Yes, if you guys head over to LenoFX, I'll head over there. But I wanted to give you guys a head start because I didn't want to spend a whole bunch of time searching through. So if you guys could look through, I did. If you tuned in last week, we looked at that website and they had the Absolute Pack, which was everything available on that site for $150. And using the coupon code, I think it's expired now, but I was able to get $50 off. So I've got everything on there for $99. Some of the stuff I think I already had. Well, I know I already had because I had the mega pack, but I told you guys I was going to get the Absolute Pack just so I can have everything. So we can kind of go through some of them and create something cool. I actually already used some of the plugins on a video. I don't think Ecamm has put it out yet, but it's a new video that's coming out on profiles. So you'll see, I can give you guys a sneak peek of it. Let me plug my hard drive in so you can see how I use them. So yeah, guys, let's take a look at LenoFX real quick, and then I'll show you guys some of the animated overlays. I'm gonna pull up my screen in a second. Screen share. Okay, so my Stream Deck doesn't want to work, so I have to do it the old-fashioned way. Boom. Okay. Yep. So this is the Absolute Pack I was talking about. Oh, looks like they move it back up to $199. So it was on sale for $149, and then the extra discount code for $99. So I was able to snag it. So tons of stuff here, y'all. Text presets, Absolute Pack. I'm not sponsored by them. I don't know them, but I've used some of their stuff. And the packs range between $29 and $39 each. But I would recommend trying to get one of these packs because you can save a lot of money. So I know last week we said we were going to look at, let me see, live stream. I believe this is it right here. So I have all this stuff, y'all. So if you take a look through some of the packs and see if it's something that you want me to try out for you, let's do it. Whole bunch of cool stuff. And I'm going to be using it in Final Cut Pro. You guys know that is my program of choice when it comes to editing videos. It's like iMovie, but on steroids, but it's still super user friendly. I'm not a Premiere guy. I'm not a DaVinci guy. I don't have time nor the interest for either one of those. So Final Cut Pro it works just fine for me. If you want to learn it, I highly recommend Ali Abdaal, Final Cut Pro. He has a training on Skillshare. Final Cut Pro, this is the program that I used, ironically, when I started working with Ecamm, and they asked me to do some videos 3 years ago. I picked up this course to learn how to edit my own videos, and the rest is history. So This is for beginners. If you've joined me in previous weeks, you know I've mentioned this before, but I highly recommend this. He makes it super simple. And Ali Abdaal, he's kind of like, I feel like I'm similar to him in my mindset, and I just want things to be as simple as possible to reduce friction. Like the more friction it is, the more stressful it is when it comes to creating content, recording videos, the less likely it'll be that you'll do what you want to do. So you know, I'm someone who overthinks, you know, I overanalyze. I'm in my head a lot. So I don't need any kind of friction because I'll try to find the smallest excuse not to do what I have to do when it comes to content creation. So this makes it super simple. It's not intimidating. So I highly recommend checking this out if you want to learn Final Cut Pro. And I'll also show you guys some of it today as well. So let me pull up hold on. I want to pull up the video real quick, y'all, to show you how I used it. So I have my hard drive in. Just give me 1 second to pull it up. Profiles, final profiles video. Oh, snap. Profile video will release midnight on the 17th. So you guys are getting a sneak preview. I'm not really going to show you the whole thing, but I'm going to show you a couple of the plugins that I used for the video. Mr. Camera Junkie, what's good, man? Thanks for joining us. Bought the mega pack last year, still haven't gone through everything it has. Me either. I bought the mega pack last year as well. I needed something specific out of there when I saw it, so I grabbed it. And I grabbed it for a guy that's on my team, and I haven't really used it. I used what I needed at the time, but I haven't really gone through it. But it's good to have everything that I know, like everything they've come out with so far. I have it, but it will not cover everything that comes out from this point, so I won't get access to that. But you know, it's $99. So okay, so it is on the 17th. I got you. Midnight on the 17th. So yeah, next week, y'all, the profiles video will be out. The name of the tutorial in the chat. Yep. So, and I'll pull it back up as well. Let me share my screen. I don't know why my stream deck isn't working. Maybe I have to change it. Hold on, I'm just trying to get my stream deck to work. Got one now. Finally got one, and I feel like going back to the old way. Looks like it ain't gonna work for us. Nah, it ain't working, y'all. I don't know why. So yeah, let me go back to the old school way. I'm gonna move my scenes over on another screen. Let's move the comments over as well. Okay. Boom. Screen share. So yeah, this is it right here. Video editing with Final Cut Pro 10 from beginner to YouTuber. Yes, a lot of people say Final Cut Pro X, but it is pronounced 10. It's the Roman numeral, so Final Cut Pro 10 for all the nerds out there that care about that stuff, including myself. It's Final Cut Pro 10 from beginner to YouTuber. This thing is fire. It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal, and I always go back to it and reference it as well. I wish I had an affiliate code for y'all, but I don't. But I believe you can get 30 days for free if you sign up. So you have enough time to get in here and learn it. And look at the times, y'all. Like 3 minutes, 6 minutes, 5 minutes. So it's not like these are 20-minute tutorials, right? Get up to 11, 15 here, but still it's very consumable. Everything's nice and bite-sized and easy to consume. So yeah, let me pull up. Okay, so this is the Ecamm Fam. What's good, y'all? I'm Mark. Hold on. Ecamm Fam. What's okay? So let me turn the volume down. You don't need to hear me. So this is a preview. So this is one here. This at the beginning. So I got this from that pack recently. And let me see here. What else we got? Now, this is another quick tip. This is kind of off script, right? So you guys may have seen this animation that I got done right here. So you can see the E kind of animates in like the icon. So if you want to do something like this is a bit more custom than you can do on the plugins because parts of the logo animate. We're going to go off script a little bit. I got this done on Fiverr, believe it or not. And I do things like this. I get them done on Fiverr for my clients as well. I'll show you another one. So I'll show you exactly where to go to get something like this done. Because this is technically a video, right? Or animated overlay. So let me turn this volume down. Did you guys see that? So this is a logo I did for a client by the name of Inky Johnson. He's a motivational speaker. So the logo part is fun, right? But then you get to bring it to life with something like a logo animation. So I like getting these done. I don't have to do it myself. I haven't had the time to learn like motion animation like I would like. But in the meantime, it's experts that know how to do it. Yep. So yeah, I have a ton of these. There's a ton of these that I've done. If you guys have seen my vlog video on my YouTube channel from like a year and a half ago, I showed a lot of them in there on my own channel. So be sure to check that out if you want. So I'll just show you where to go to get this animation done. Let me see here. Yeah, this is the guy right here. So this is the gig. This is the gentleman. Hold on, let me try to zoom in more. This gentleman, can you guys see this? This is the guy here. So this is the gig. I'll create a perfect custom logo animation intro, and I usually get premium because you get it in 4K. Well, it looks like the price went down. Used to be about $100, or close to it. So I always recommend getting the 4K, and you'll get like the transparency and all of that. You can get sound effects if you need them, but you can always add in your sound effects later. But check this out, y'all. 4.9. He's rated 4.9. It has over almost 4,300 reviews. You can't beat that. And he's been very consistent for me over the years. So yeah, just check this person out if you want to get something like this. And he also does, well, it says animation intro, so it could be like an animated intro for your YouTube video. But in case you didn't want to do this, you want to do it on your own, I'll show you. But as you can see, this stuff is a bit more custom. See, like the bird wings flapping and stuff like that. Like you can't do that really on your own unless you know motion animation. So you can't really get a plugin to do something like that for you. You know what I'm saying? So it's a cool benefit of just paying a little bit of money and getting one done. I don't like all of these, but the thing is, if you have a simple logo, and your logo, at least, and this is also off book, but if you have a logo, it should be simple, memorable, timeless, versatile, and appropriate. I won't get into the details of each one, but you know, I do graphic design logos for a living. So it always has to hit that criteria. If you have a logo that hits that criteria, it's simple, memorable, timeless, versatile, and appropriate, then your logo animation will be the same, you know? So if somebody is coming through, no disrespect to this logo, but if they have like a complex logo or it's not that great, then that will affect what the logo animator is able to do with it. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind. Some free game real quick. All right, y'all. So let me just show you a couple more animations that I did for the profiles video. What's good, y'all? So this is one as well. So talking about the benefits of profiles. So I'll just kind of play through this really quickly. So you see number 2, and you see how like everything kind of moves up. Cash App or page. Look, I appreciate it. No, I don't accept Cash App, but just hit that like button and subscribe. I definitely appreciate it. Truly Obs, what is good? Good to see you. Good to see you. Kimberly, awesome. Animated overlay set. Yep. So yeah, so these are some examples of the animated overlays that we're going to be doing. As you can see here, you see, I don't know if I use too many others in this video. know I had a transition in here somewhere, but it's more of like a tutorial. But yeah, so this is just an example. All right, so do you guys have sorry about that. Do you guys have any that you saw on LenoFX.com that you want me to try out? If not, I'm gonna pick something and we're gonna do it. So let me know if you have any special requests, and I'll make it happen. Animated overlays can be used during a live stream session. Yes, they can. Absolutely. No. And look, that is true technically. You can always send me a cash app personally, but you know, I'm on the clock right now. You know what I'm saying? So no, I cannot accept. It's like when you go to Target and you pick up a to-go order or a mobile pickup, and you try to tip them. They're like, I can't accept that. I technically can't accept that. Awesome, Emily. Great to see you. Cool. She said, just wow. It's awesome. Let's go. Let's do it. All right, y'all. So let's go find some real quick. The good thing about the absolute pack on LenoFX.com, and let me share my screen again. Minimize this. Dang, I can't wait to get that stream back up and running. All right. Is you don't have to download everything, so I'll show you what it looks like. Boom. Okay, so I'm gonna go to LenoFX.com. Log in. So now I'm gonna go to. So the thing is, if you get the absolute pack, right? Let's go to live. See, it says buy now for $39. So if I hit this, it'll technically add it to the cart and I can check out. But I already have it. So I'm going to go to my account and downloads, and I'm going to type in live. There it is. And I'm going to hit download. So just a little heads up. If you find yourself buying the absolute pack, and then you go on the main page to kind of look at some overlays and like, okay, why does it say add to cart instead of download? You just have to go to your account. Okay, livestream.dmg. So it'll download to my downloads folder. See, downloads. Okay, so I'm double clicking it. Oh, it wasn't downloaded all the way. Okay, double click this. I want to install it. Click the sell your soul button. Who actually reads all those terms and conditions that we always agree to? Not me. But I probably save years by not reading it. But don't recommend that at home though. So now it's installed inside of Final Cut Pro. So I have my hard drive connected. So I'm going to open up Final Cut Pro. Steven, good to see you. Oh, you ain't share your screen? Oh, we got to get you right. Okay, new version of photo montage. I'm going to update this later. Oh, I'm going to show y'all this real quick. We're going off script really quickly, but this is another way I use Final Cut Pro. So for example, I create websites. So, and I do this a lot. So I'll go on YouTube and download some clips, chop them together in Final Cut Pro. As you can see, it's a few clips right here. And then add an overlay to it, which I got from Envato Elements. So the purpose of this is just like a background video for a website. So I'll show it to y'all real quick. So this is one that's launching soon. Another sneak peek for a client. It's a really simple website. So this is what the end product looks like on the website. You see, so in the background, but this is just another way. I just use a couple simple elements that I download to create a video background. So this is the client's website. So it's actually David Shands. He's an Ecamm user. Shout out to David Shands. He uses Ecamm for his Brain Picker podcast, which is really cool. But he has a podcast network with a few podcasts, and this is like some Generation Z kids that, well, I don't want to call them kids, some Gen Z folks that have a podcast. He's kind of like tutoring them, and it's really cool to see. So I'm doing this. They're launching this soon. And this is on Wix, by the way, but that's why that's open inside of Final Cut Pro, because I literally just did that yesterday. All right, so what I'm going to do is let me go to my Ecamm library. It's not in here, so I'm going to do a new one. File, new library. So I'm in Final Cut Pro, y'all. Okay. Alive, it says Ecamm Live for Mac. So you may not be a paid member. If you are a paid member, Chris, if you're officially in the Ecamm Fam, that should be removed. But if you haven't officially joined us, then that's why. You're still an outsider. Gotcha. Yeah. Once you set it up, and I'm glad you mentioned this, because my very next video that I'm doing, my pre-recorded video, is on how to use Ecamm, like the basics, from start to finish. So, yeah, but screen share, I recommend creating a new scene and having your screen share, kind of like I did here, having your screen share separately, because if you just click the screen share button, I don't know, I just like having more control over my screen share. So I'll create a new scene. But you know what? I'm going to show it to you real quick, just because you had the question. Change the camera back to the real me now. All right, I'm going to show you. Look, I'm going to give you a quick tutorial, Emily, all right, on how to do a screen share. So this is the way I recommend doing it. So let me close Final Cut. Off script. That should be the name of this episode, off script. So I'm gonna go to live demo mode in Ecamm. So click Ecamm, output options, live demo mode. All right, and I'm gonna bring myself back up on the default scene. Okay, so you should be able to see me. So here we are inside of Ecamm. So in order to do a screen share, typically you would hit this, right? You would hit that right here at the top in the middle. If you're not familiar, this is where you would typically hit the screen share. But what I like to do is do a new scene. So I do scene. Let me see, new empty scene. And I'll do source. This is my FaceTime HD camera. If you guys couldn't tell. Oh shoot, I'm moving my camera over. I'll leave it. But I'll do blank. You won't see me for a minute, but I'm still here. Have no fear. And then I'll add in. So I'll pull up my overlays. Right here, this is your overlays panel. I'll do a new camera overlay. All right. So, I mean, you could do it like this. Technically, yeah. But let's say you wanted to have it similar to how I had mine. Let me get my corner. I'm having trouble getting the corner here. There we go. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put a screen share right in here. So I'm going to change this from video source to, hold up. I thought I could add the screen share in here. Hold up. I guess not. I thought I could. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. Wrong one, y'all. I haven't done this in a minute. Screen share overlay right here. So not camera overlay. I will need this though. So I guess I will add it back. So let me change this to the Cam Link 4K. And I'm going to do shape custom. I love that custom. I'm going to just put myself over here. And then I'm going to do a new screen share overlay right here. So now you can have your screen share. So you can make it large or small as you want. Hit the pencil icon. I'm gonna take the border width down. Corner radius is cool. Then I'm gonna drag this below the cam link so I can have a little bit of an overlap. So, but you would want to put a background. Let's just throw a background back there. I'm gonna just go to Google real quick. Gradient background. I like this one. I'm literally just gonna drag it on here. Boom. Gotta love Ecamm, y'all. Just drag it from the internet, and I'm gonna drag this below the layers. That's the key right there, is dragging it below. If you don't see yourself or something's off, just drag it below. It's like literally like layers. Just drag it below. Of course, legally, you want to make sure you have the rights to use the photos and all of that. I use Envato Elements, but I didn't want to log in and go through finding a photo to use in the background. And then you can tweak it as needed. So I'll change this border width. Oops. So now this is a quick way where you can have a screen share. So once you save this scene, so let me go back to my scenes. This is a new scene. I'll just call this Emily's screen share. Emily's screen share scene. And you'll always have it. So every time you, oops. Oh, I did something. Redo ad scene. Golly, I messed it up. Hold up. I messed it up. There it is. I just made this a little too large. But yeah, every time you log in, you'll have this. The only thing is, depending on what screen, how many screens you have, it may not save the actual screen. So it may be like your other screen. So, but you could always change it by hitting this gear icon right here. So if I go to primary display, from primary display to secondary display, so it may show up as the wrong display, but you'll know, just go to scenes and then change which screen is shown on that scene. And that's how you do it. No doubt. No doubt. That's what we're here for. Preset settings for the border around the cam and screen share. No, it's not necessarily preset, but it remembers the last, I guess the last settings that I used when I set up my last screen share overlays. That's why it kind of comes in with the border thickness and the border radius. So that's why it's like that. So let me zoom in on this a little bit. Cool. So I like this better. So this is really similar to the overlay, the screen that I use. I can't switch my profile right now, but when I go live in my Facebook group as well, it looks similar to this when I do like Feedback Friday. So this is another quick hack, y'all, or tip, right? So if you stream in 4K, let's say you're doing a screen share, put yourself on the side, right? And then hold up, change it to custom. It is custom. So let me drag it down. Come on now. And let me zoom out. Put yourself on the side and like that vertical aspect ratio. So if you're doing something like this, let's say you're doing like a presentation or dropping some games, some feedback or whatever, save it like this. Of course, you will have your screen share or whatever over here looking neater than this. But this is a cool way that I found that I can do my feedback sessions and repurpose just myself in this vertical aspect ratio. If I'm not recording my own individual video separate, but if you do that, if you record isolated video as well, you can have that, but it maxes out at 1080p. But here, if I'm streaming in 4K, I can chop this and this will be 1080p quality because it's a section of this main video, and I can use this for like Reels, Instagram, Reels or Shorts, TikToks or whatever, just on this side. So I could chop this out later. So just a quick tip on that. So it will look a lot nicer as opposed to like you being in the square and trying to repurpose this. You see what I'm saying? Though you could do that because you could put yourself at the bottom or the top of it and then maybe have the screen share at the bottom or top of your reel if it was relevant. But let's say it wasn't relevant, you were just dropping some knowledge, spitting some game, right? And you just want to repurpose what you said, you would have this part right here. So yeah, hopefully that helps. Okay. Paul says, I use Apple's Keynote a lot. Is it possible to edit LenoFX files within Keynote since I'm lazy to learn Final Cut? No, unfortunately not. No, it's just for Final Cut Pro, unfortunately. Paul. Okay. All right, y'all, we getting there. Look, we 36 minutes in. We haven't even created any overlay. So look, I have it. So I'm going to open up Final Cut Pro. So let me turn off live demo mode. Okay, hold up. Go back, Ecamm. Live demo mode. And I'm going to pull up my screen share. Boom. Okay, so I'm going to do File, New, Library. So this is what I learned from Ali Abdaal. I like to keep my stuff, as you know, in a separate hard drive. So you guys, so this is what it looks like here. SanDisk Extreme. I have a 2 terabyte. I have a few other ones as well, but I use this and it's just connected via Thunderbolt or USB-C. What's the difference between them? I couldn't tell you, but that's how it's connected. So I like to do new folders. So let's just do call it, let's say Ecamm Live Stream Library. let's do animated overlays. Yeah. Okay. Boom. So now I have the library. Now I can import the media. Well, I don't have any media to import right now, which is fine. So I'm going to do a new project. So file, new. You know what? I'm going to add some media. So let me go find something real quick. Extreme. What do I have in here? Okay, so this is video of me from last week. So I'm going to do a new folder, title it media, just to keep all my media together, Command V. And the reason I do it in here is because when I export this or when I put this onto like a long-term storage hard drive and I want to open this back up in the future, I'm able to easily link all my media files because they're in a media folder and they're not like all willy-nilly on my hard drive and stuff like that. That's why I like to keep everything the same. If we don't know Final Cut Pro, can we just use Canva? I believe you can do some animated stuff in Canva. I'm just not familiar with it. Maybe I'll learn it and maybe we'll add that to the list for a future episode. I'm willing to look into it. It's kind of controversial, not for me, but in the design space as a professional designer. A lot of designers look down on Canva because they feel like people learning Canva and using Canva is taking away design jobs. I won't start a podcast episode, but I'm all for it being a tool. You know, I know designers who actually use Canva for their clients, you know, so I'm not against it at all. I'm not against Fivver, even though I have a love-hate relationship with Fivver because people have plagiarized my work, stolen my work and posted it on their profiles as their own, which is weird for me. But as you saw at the beginning of the episode, I use Fivver myself. So I look at Canva as the same thing. And if you're a designer or a service provider, as long as you provide high value outcomes for your clients, you don't have to worry about your jobs being stolen by Canva and Fivver and low cost alternatives. You want to make the low cost alternatives irrelevant. And you do that by creating high value outcomes. So if you're a designer, that means stop just doing flyers and think about what's the most expensive problem I could solve for my client, at least from a design standpoint, and then solve that. And then create high value and high paying packages for your clients that are so irresistible that they can't say no. So I know I'm kind of getting off on a tangent, but that's what I think about when I think about Canva. And I just think about how much hate Canva gets. And even when I did a video on Canva before for Ecamm, people were like, why would you do that? You're a designer. That makes no sense. Uh, so I'm not necessarily defending my choice, but that's just my perspective. It's just a tool, y'all. I use Wix to create my websites. So people can say the same thing. Hey, you don't develop your websites from the ground up from custom code. I don't. I've never done that, and I've never had to, and my clients have never needed that. At least my clients. So it all depends on what your client needs, like your type of client needs, depending on your niche or niche. So don't mean to get off on a tangent, but yeah, I'll look into it. I'll look to see if we could do animated overlays in there. And if we can, I don't mind trying it out, y'all. We could try it live and see what happens. We could try it live and see what happens together. Because we're all about making, and that's the name of the game, y'all. Showing up on video consistently, at high level, professionally, confidently. That's what we're about here on this channel. That's where about as members of the Ecamm Fam. So I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't see anything wrong with it. Cool. Thunderbolt is faster. Yes, I did know that. I did know that Thunderbolt is faster. I know, Thunderbolt 4 is faster than Thunderbolt 3. But all that aside that I just talked about with Canva and all of that, I still highly recommend you guys, depending on what you have going on, learn Final Cut Pro. Just like it's not that difficult. It may look intimidating, but if you've used iMovie, it's not much different than that. So I'm going to show you how easy it is. So I have my new library here, and I'm going to import this video. Did I save it? I don't think I saved it. So I'm going to copy it from this folder. Oh, it's already in there. Okay. Boom. So we're going to use this. This is just a sample video I did last week. So now I'm going to do File, New, Project. We'll do it at 1080p to keep it simple. I'm just going to do episode. What is this? Episode 7, y'all? I think so. Project. I don't even need this, honestly, but I'll put it here just to put it here. Oh, you know what? I think I have to start the... Hold on now. Let me think. I think I have to start the library out, the project, at Apple ProRes 4444. That may just be how I need to export it. So let's just start with this for now and see what happens. Let's start with this for now and see what happens. So I'm going to go here at the top to titles and generators on the right hand side. Can you guys see this? Just checking with you guys again. Isn't, but I just have to learn how to organize my videos. Gotcha. Yep. So yeah, check out that course, y'all. It doesn't even take that long by Ali Abdal. This is, it's really simple. The thing that took me the longest to learn, and it's not even that difficult, is what order to do it in. Now I know. Okay, first it's a new library, then it's a new event, then new project. But usually when you create a new library, the event is created automatically. Okay, so really you got to remember is new library and then new project. All right, so this is one project, another project. So now I'm going to go over to titles and overlays. Things where you're looking for artwork, we have to learn how to be a designer. It's a great start. Yeah, for sure. All right, so titles and generators. So as you can see, I've downloaded so many different ones. So this is the live stream one that I just downloaded. So you can kind of scrub through and see what's available. So if anything jumps out, if somebody let me know that we can create really quickly. Resub. Comes with some backgrounds. This looks cool, y'all. This looks dope. We may try that one. Let me know what jumps out at you guys, or give me some content to add, and I'll create this real quick and export it and bring it into Ecamm. This is cool too. You can use that as an overlay. Okay. Bunch of logos. Okay, I think I'm gonna pick one from the top. Just check this one really quickly. Oh, I got an idea, y'all. I got an idea. I'm gonna pick this one. I'm gonna pick this one. And really quickly, before I even edit it, I'm just gonna export it and see if this is the right format. So I'm gonna do export file, settings, video only, computer. Hold on. I should have did it as 4K. Video only. Okay, so format video only. Apple ProRes 4444. So I'm gonna export this real quick. Next. Media. Let's just do sample overlay. Let's export this and see if I need to start the project with that. I don't think I do, but let's see. So now it's exported. Let me switch my scene. Where my scene's at? Oh, there we go. Boom. I'm gonna drag it on and see what happens. I'm dragging it from the Finder. You know what? I'll show you guys this real quick. In here, options, live demo mode. Boom. Cool. So let's just customize it real quick. So as you can see, it shows up in your scenes under your overlays as an overlay. So I'm going to customize it really quickly. But you see how easy that was. I just downloaded it. So if you're intimidated by Final Cut Pro, you shouldn't be, because it's super easy. And the fun, editing it and updating it, customizing it is the fun part. So, all right, let me take live demo mode off real quick. Live demo mode. Okay, put my other scene back on. Final Cut Pro. So let's do one for leap into live selling. So I believe it's the 24th and 25th. Let me just double check. Yeah, somebody let me know. You hear Doc Rock? 2 weeks ago. So April. Yeah, tell me the dates, y'all. So I want to get the dates right. I believe it's 24th or 25th. Okay, it's leap into live. Yep, it's the 24th, 25th. So let's do that. So we're gonna create. So once you select your generator. So I'll go back just so you guys can see how I did it. So this is the default view, right? I'm gonna go up here to titles and generators. You're gonna come down to your pack, and these are like a whole bunch of different packs and stuff that I bought. But this is the live stream one that we just bought and installed. I'm gonna come down to the lower third, which is this one. And I want to create something that says leap into live selling. Leap into live selling. And then, so I put it in right here. These are the editable parameters right here, y'all. Can you see that? And I'm gonna go down and look for this where it says 1180, because I know I want to change that. And I want to change that to 4/24 through 25th. Oh, this is really small. Hold up. I'm gonna delete that because we don't need it right there. Here it is. 4/24 24 through 25th. Boom. And I could change the size, and I actually want to change the font. What should we put into below? I don't really need anything below, but I'll just say you don't want to miss this. Okay, so for the font, we got to keep it on brand. So I'm gonna use Thunder. Boom. And I'm gonna make it smaller. Oops. Undo that, and I'm gonna change the position of it right here on the y-axis. Boom. So it's little stuff like this that once you do it a few times, you'll just get used to it. So of course we want to change the background color. So I'll just pick this orange. Blue. That looks better. Should we go darker? No, we'll keep it light. Yeah, we'll keep it light here. And then on the right hand side, should be able to change the color of this icon and the color of this background. So let me see, is this it right here? Yep. So we'll go orange here, white with this. And let's see if I can add the Ecamm logo right here. So let's find it. Ecamm icon. I know I have it somewhere, y'all. Ecamm logo. Boom, Ecamm logo. So I'm gonna copy this into my folder because I want to keep all my stuff the same in the same location that I'm using. So I'll import this by hitting this arrow or doing file import media. Same thing. Ecamm logo, import selected. Now select this, go here, scroll down to this drop zone. It's already selected, so just hit it, then do apply clip. Boom. So it's almost making me want to make this text white though, y'all. As I'm looking at it again. So let's see here. I think I like that better, y'all. And then the date. Yeah, I think I like that. I think it's cool. But let me check one more thing. So I'm not 100% sold on this blue. Let me see if I make it like this. I think that looks cool. That looks cool. I feel like we do need a little blue, but I think I'm gonna leave it like this for now. So it's ready, y'all. It is ready. So I play it from the beginning. Boom. So now I can export it. So I go up here to export file, settings, video only, and then make sure Apple ProRes 4444 is selected, because if not, it'll just be a black screen, right? So you got to remember this step. So if I export it like this, it'll be on a black screen, but we want to have that alpha channel, like that transparency. So that's why you got to make sure it's 4444 and it's an MOV file. So so I'll do leap into, you know what? I messed up, y'all. I didn't mess up, but I forgot a critical, something critical. It's leap into live.com. We forgot to put the website on there. So I actually put that at the bottom where it says you don't want to miss this. Leap into live.com. Keep it on brand. So we're going to go with space grotesque. Increase the size. Gonna make it white. Make it bold. And I'm actually going to make leapintolive.com a little smaller. No, not that. A little bigger, but then Leap Into Live a little smaller. Leap Into Live selling. And I can also adjust it like this, but I like to use use this over here because it's a little bit more accurate. Be a bit more precise. Go to the date. I'm gonna make the date a little smaller. I'm actually gonna write April. I'm gonna change this to space grotesque. Nope, we gotta go thunder. Gotta go thunder because it's more condensed. See, it's pretty customizable. That way I didn't really have to create a custom graphic. Boom. So I'm just putting my arrow over here and then pressing the space bar to play it. So this is the timeline. So I'm just dragging it. It's nothing over here. It's only like a few seconds long. So that's why I bring it to the beginning and then hit the space bar to play it. So now all I got to do is export it. Export file, settings, video only, Apple ProRes 4444. Next. Then I'll say Leap Into Live. Switch my scene. Right here. Put the default scene on, and now I'll drag this right on top. Perfect segue. Check out Leap Into Live. Leap Into Live selling is next week, 2 weeks from now. At leapintolive.com. You don't want to miss it. If you do any type of live selling, even on your live stream, if you sell any products, any courses, any coaching, you definitely want to check out Leap Into Live selling. If you're on Amazon Live, if you stream there, you definitely want to check it out. So head over to leapintolive.com. It's completely free. So join us at leapintolive.com. So that's how you use animated overlays, y'all. You just literally drag it right on there and it'll be an overlay on your screen. And I'll show you. So this is where it is, and I can move it if I want. I can delete it. But I literally just dragged it right on top. And then it's available right at the bottom, and you can select what you want it to do after it plays. So start from the beginning, do nothing, hide temporarily, stay hidden, or loop. So you can loop it if you want as well. So to just keep looping. But we don't want that. Not for this. So yeah, let me know if this is helpful, y'all. If you want to do more next week, we can do that. I know we talked about a lot today, and we only did one example of an animated overlay. So we can definitely do a part 2 next week. Just let me know. You guys could even come with some ideas or a logo or something like, hey, can you create an overlay, an animated overlay with this, a logo intro or something simple. I don't mind doing that, y'all. I'm here every week. So let me know if this is helpful. As you can see, Leap Into Live selling is going down. So make sure you get registered for that. And let me know if you have any quick questions before we roll. More next week. Crazy Ecamm Fam. Okay, let me see here. When I do this, do the same thing, the overlay files can be quite big. Then I usually run the 4444 through Shutter Encoder and create a WebM for use in Ecamm. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, the file sizes are pretty sizable. The one I just did was 29.1 megabytes. So I don't know if yours is larger than that. But depending on your machine, Ecamm can run it just fine, but hopefully you keep it under, let's say, 100 megabytes. I guess it depends on how complex and how how long your file is, you know, your video is as well. So I know some people, they have like video backgrounds that they use, but they'll put them on a loop, and maybe 4 or 5 seconds, but they put them on a loop. Font size of your cursor. So you can do it within Ecamm. So if you go to Ecamm Live and then do preferences, I believe you can do it in here. Let's see. Video. Let me see here. Here it is, y'all. Mouse cursor size, normal to gigantic. So Ecamm Live, preferences, then screen sharing, mouse cursor size, normal to gigantic. But here's a couple other hacks, y'all, real quick. Inside of the system settings, right? Go to cursor size, pointer size, and you can increase the size here too, you know. If you can see that. But so I do this when I'm doing like a tutorial. Like I literally just did it on the profiles video that we're dropping next week. So I'll do this first, and then I'll go to something called Presentation Assistant. I don't know where I got this, but Google Presentation Assistant. So these preferences pop up. So this adds a ring around your pointer like this. So this is helpful for tutorials. And then mouse click, you can turn this on where you can have, when you click your mouse, can you see that? You'll have like this little circle to show when your mouse is being clicked. So between increasing the cursor size, I wish you could do that inside of Presentation Assistant, and then increasing the cursor size inside of Apple system preferences, and then Presentation Assistant. These two are like clutch for like tutorial videos. And then also I have my my screen where if I triple click on my trackpad, it will zoom in. So if I triple click, it will zoom in like this on a specific area. Or I can increase it by triple clicking and dragging. So I'll show you this. I don't know if you guys could see this. If I triple click and then drag, see I'm dragging. So this is helpful to drag into a specific area of your screen or whatever as well. So I forget how I got to that, but it's somewhere inside of Apple system preferences, somewhere in there. So that's it, y'all. Next week, I'm excited because I actually have a teleprompter here. And I got a little iPad mini that I'm going to be using for like a confidence monitor. And shout out to Keith Pelser, a KP. He does this, even though he has a different monitor. Doc does this. So that way I'll be able to look here most of the time instead of over here looking at my screen. So when we look it off, I'll be able to look at you guys and do what I got to do most of the time, especially when I'm talking and on Zoom. So, and I'll be able to show you guys what that looks like when we do the next behind the scenes tour of the office. So, yeah, let me just check in really quickly. I'm getting ready to go live in my own Facebook group in a few minutes. Okay. One with the signature. That may be a little difficult because that may be one you need to go to Fivver for. David, if you missed it earlier, check out Fivver for that. Check out my Fivver recommendation for that. Because they can get the actual keystroke, not the keystrokes, but the pen strokes of your signature. But the way I would do it, at least that I'm thinking about, is like a reveal animation. You know, like a reveal animation that could emulate a signature. You know what? I'm gonna show it to you real quick. Give me 1 second. So let me turn off live demo mode. Hopefully this will be super quick. And let me change my scene. Okay. Oh, this is weird. This is me right now. I didn't even know I was up. Am I in 4K, y'all? Hold up. Let me see if I'm in 4K. I guess it's too late now. But it would be similar to, I'll show you. This is bothering me. I hope I was streaming in 4K. I should be. Let me know if y'all can see me in good high quality here. Because on my thing, it looks blurry. Preferences, stream. Oh, it's 1080p. I can't believe that, y'all. I'm streaming at 1080p. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. So let me show you this really quickly. Like down here. Media. Upload. Everything's in Dropbox. So I need to make sure that it is there. Upload. I'm just using this as a quick example. Add to profile. Okay, so let's say this is your signature, right? And don't mind all this other stuff. I just wanted to show you guys this really quickly. So it would be like a reveal animation like this. So did you see that? Something like this, where you don't really see those actual pen strokes, but it kind of gets the job done. So you could do something like that inside of Final Cut Pro and then export that yourself. Absolutely. But if you want to get those actual pen strokes, you would need to get something a bit more custom done. So I know it's random to do this on the website, but I knew a quick way to show it to you. So yeah, well, let me know. Oop. Let me go ahead and take this off. This overlay. So I won't be needing this one anymore. Delete that. So let me know if you guys have any more questions. If not, we can get ready to get up out of here. No doubt, Trey. Greetings, Robert. Oh, no doubt, David. I appreciate you. 1080, man, that's heartbreaking. Honestly, it is really heartbreaking. I don't think I've ever streamed in 1080. I don't think since we started streaming on LinkedIn Live. So I already know why it happened, because I was working on profiles for the profiles video. So I had one of the profiles set to 1080. So I need to make sure I switch this back to 4K. All right, y'all. Well, we're getting ready to get up out of here. Just a quick reminder, Leaping Alive. See y'all Leaping Alive in 2 weeks. All right, y'all. If that's it, I'm out. I appreciate everyone for tuning in, and I will see you guys next week. Peace.